Hey guys, it's Mandy and welcome back to my video again. So today's video is going to be one dedicated for October. A lot of artists on Instagram, YouTube, they're all doing Inktober. But yeah, I was thinking of doing it, but then I changed my mind because I don't really have time to film and edit all of those every single day to be posting it. So I decided to do like another style challenge, since I know a lot of you guys have been enjoying the style challenge. So I decided to do it that way in like Halloween. So please like this video down below, so that way I know if you guys want to see more of this type of videos. Hey guys, welcome back to my video, and here we all are with another art challenge. So this time I decided to do another art challenge based on Halloween because October is the month of Halloween, obviously. So I decided to do witches kind of theme. So I decided to pick 3 cartoons that was based off like throwback cartoons. So I know a few of you might know who they are, but I know a lot of younger people might not know, which I will tell you guys the cartoons once I start getting into witch, because I don't know, I like to draw girls, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna make her into a witch. So I decided to do that, and I gave her like a hat, and the color theme that I used was all purple. So I wanted to give her purple lips, green eyes, and a purple dress. And then I kind of stuck with just mainly the colors was purple and black and yellow. So those are my main colors that I chose. And if you have any questions again about my markers, I'm using Winsor & Newton Pro markers, as well as this Sharpie pen, and I'm going to be using my Micron pens. So I will have a video link listed down below for my Winsor & Newton pens. I do have a video and review on top of that, which you guys can go ahead and watch. I know many of you ask what kind of markers I'm using, so I will be listing that down below for you guys to see and check it out. They are my favorite markers, as I mentioned before. And I normally, if I'm doing a video using markers, they will most likely be my Winsor & Newton markers. So I bought them on I can't talk right now. But I bought them on Amazon. If you have any questions, I don't know the link, but yeah, I did get on Amazon for fairly a decent price. They were a little bit expensive, but they're totally worth it. So I am planning on getting some new markers. I was actually looking into getting more of the skin tone markers because I only have very little, and I just ran out of my favorite color, which was ivory. And so I'm kind of using whatever other skin tones I have left, but I really want to get some lighter tones as well as some darker tones, just so that I have a variety of color to choose from. And then yeah, so I really want to get me the in-between colors that I do not have. I have a lot of mixed colors, but I don't have like a transition of each color, which I really want to get that for my collection. But yeah, so right now I'm using the light purple, and then I'm going to go ahead with the dark purple and use that for the top part of the dress. And then the back part, I mean the skirt part of the dress, as you can see, I did use the black Sharpie, and I wanted to use it in a way where it was like a scribble scrabble kind of look. I didn't want it to be super like clean as like the hair and the hat. I really wanted to go for that very line kind of messy look, so that's why you see it right here. And then for outlining the girl, I'm actually using my pro marker excuse me, I'm actually using my Micron pens to outline her. They are my favorite pens to use when it comes to line art. They don't bleed, and they're just perfect for it, so definitely check it out if you guys are interested in those kind of pens. The other alternative I would use is the Sharpie fine point tip, which is the bleed proof. I tend to use that a lot because they are much cheaper, but if you really have the money for it, I would definitely check out Micron pens. They are my favorite, like I said. So yeah, so here is the cartoon that I'm going to start off with first. So this is Brace Face, and I know a lot of you probably haven't watched it before. If you're like older, like around my age, you've probably seen this before. I think it was on ABC Family, if not mistaken. And it was about this girl named Sharon Spitz, and she has braces, and her braces pretty much gets her into all these different type of situations that a lot of teenagers go through. So that's what the cartoon is about, and I used to like really like it. I used to watch it all the time, and because I was always drawing, I would always kind of try to draw the characters that was based off in the cartoon in that kind of style. So drawing Sharon Spitz wasn't that hard as what I thought it was going to be, so I still kind of remember how to draw her, but I did have to use like a reference picture, of course. But yeah, I decided to give her the same outfit like my witch one has. So as you can see, they're really different in style a lot, and yeah, I really like this one. I thought this one was a lot of fun to draw, and yeah. So they don't play this cartoon anymore on any of the channels, but I'm pretty sure if you type it into YouTube, you can find it on there. I'm pretty sure it's there, but try to watch like one show, one episode. You might like it. I really liked it, so I thought it was good, and I kind of miss watching it. So I think you guys would pretty much, I think you guys would like it and enjoy it. So definitely go check it out. And then yeah, right now I'm just outlining her with my Micron pen, and I decided to give her like a little piece of jewelry, like an accessory, just to complete her look. I tried to do like an amulet, so that's what you see on top of her neck. And then for her hat, I just felt like it looked plain. It kind of looked plain without anything on top, so I just wanted to give her a little bit of a nicer touch by adding the stripes on top. And then the next one that you see right here is another old throwback cartoon, which is As Told by Ginger, and of course her name is Ginger. And this was another cartoon I used to like. I think I liked Braceface more, but this is another one that I used to like. And at one point, I even tried to draw those characters because I like the way the characters looked before. It was very different and very unique looking, because they aren't very proportion wise and they're kind of weird looking. But I kind of liked it before, so I would always try to draw them, and I would try to draw them in my own way. So drawing Ginger was really easy, and I decided to again give her the same look as my other characters and just kind of combine it with the look that she has. She's very like simple and plain in the show and very girly, so this was kind of like a no-brainer of how I think she would dress up if she was to be a witch for Halloween. But one thing about the cartoon, as you can see, the way their head is shaped is very round, and their lips are fairly big, and it's always at the bottom of their face. So it's as if like they don't really have a chin. So they're very like distinct characters where you know that that character is from As Told by Ginger. And another one they kind of seem very familiar to is Wild Thornberries, which is another old cartoon. And again, you guys can totally check this out on YouTube. Just type in As Told by Ginger or Wild Thornberries or Braceface. They'll be on there, and you guys will know exactly like what I'm talking about. But again, like this cartoon right here, As Told by Ginger, they don't play it on Nickelodeon. I think maybe once in a while they might play it if it's like a throwback night, but they hardly ever show it anymore. So I know a lot of you probably haven't seen this before, especially if you are really young. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah. And then the next one that I'm going to be drawing is another throwback cartoon, which is Rocket Power. And I know lately they've been playing this on Nickelodeon. So if you guys watch Nickelodeon, I don't know what time of the day, but if you guys happen to be on it, you guys can scroll around and go look for it. They've been showing, I've seen a couple episodes so far, and I used to be obsessed with the cartoon. The one that I'm drawing, her name is Reggie, and she is part of the she has a brother named Otto, and they hang out with a bunch of other kids. So they hang out with two other friends, and I can't remember their names, but they like to boogie board. They like to surf and they like to skateboard. And she's very tomboy. She's not really girly, but she has purple hair, and I used to think that she was the coolest, and I wanted to be Reggie all the time. So which is why I was really like obsessed with the cartoon. And they just have a dad, and they live in California, and then they have a lot of fun together, spending time together. So I really liked this cartoon, and I know a lot of you guys probably will like this cartoon rather than the other two, I think, in my opinion. But I thought this cartoon was really fun, and I had a really easy time kind of drawing her because this is something that she wouldn't really wear necessarily in the cartoon. She's very tomboy. She wears a purple shirt and kind of big baggy pants, and she's very tomboy. So this is very feminine of her to be dressed like this. So it's kind of weird, different this year as a witch. But yeah, pretty much this is all that's left of the my style challenge. If you guys want to see more, please list down some cartoons down below. I will be happy to do more for you guys.